Welcome back to Cartel Tycoon, and this is already episode 4 of our new series where we're doing the needs and tier campaign. Don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to see the playlist of the whole. In the last episode we already conquered our second region. This is this region over here, a nice city, a nice port. We haven't built anything yet and we won't do it right away. First, I want to start expanding even more a second city, in particular because we're making too much money, guys. We're making good money because we expand in this one to be able to sell over here 2 slots. Also over here, I have 2 workshops, right, that are working really well. So we're making really good money, and therefore we need to increase our laundering capacity. We need to be able to launder a bit more. The taxi company is not enough. Now let's start building a salsa club. Why a salsa club? Well, because they tell us we need to make a salsa club. But more seriously, I mean, the salsa club is going to be able to launder not so much cash, but very often. And on top of that, it will also give us an action to increase loyalty. Remember, we talked about loyalty in the last episode. It's quite great if we can keep it quite high, because this can enable us to get bonuses, but also can enable us to get favors. So anyway, we can build the salsa club either with legal money or dirty money. I just said I have too much dirty money, so obviously let's use the dirty one. We need to deliver that dirty money though, so let's do this. This was 18,000 if I remember, so we can go with maybe, something like 20. This way there's already a reserve of cash to be laundered. One thing though, let's be careful, is this guy has the infamous trait, which means that every time he's inside a city is going to increase the terror. So definitely let's not leave him there. Let's bring him back over here. This is under construction, perfect. While this is happening, let's check our research. We've made pretty great progress over here. Tier 2 is a bit expensive, so let's not do it right away. But there are a few other things we could do. The first one we're gonna do is finish over here to increase our capacity for our farms. But then we can also do later on this one over here to increase our storage volume for the residents. Let's also take a look at the prison. What does the warden want to become friend with us? The first one is we need to deliver TVs, second consoles. So basically they want to be happy. We're not gonna be able to do that right away, but it's good to know what we need to do. Okay, the salsa club is built now. We of course need to make sure that the salsa club gets regular income, regular money to launder. So we're gonna create a new connection from a residence to be sent over here. Perfect. And then the salsa club is not just laundering money, right? This storage here of money to be laundered, but we can also do a festival. Everybody loves the festival, and it's in my honor to make sure that they respect me, not somebody else. But this costs legal money. So it's not like you can do it, and there's also a duration, right? We can't do it every single second. But most importantly, this is legal money, so we need to be careful with that. But with this, we're gonna have a very high loyalty increase. And now Miguel is coming to see us. Is it gonna be good news, bad news? I don't know, let's see. Cesar, my friend, I'm sorry to hear about your mother's condition. What? Nobody told me my mother is sick? No, she's a good woman. Gracias, Miguel. I plan to visit her tonight. It's been a while since we talked. I can't spare you, I'm afraid. I can't even go see my mother that's sick. Who are you? That's why his name is Elvirunas. Saying all friends have been in contact. Buyers? Yes. See. There's 1,000 doors. Behind some nothing, others money and notoriety. It's wise not to ignore opportunity. Basically he's saying we have to do it. This is important. Okay, I can make a deal. We shouldn't disappoint them. Sure, let's try not to. So, this is the new mission, we can make a deal. We do have another slot remaining and let's use it for now. We're going to use it to send it over here to this circus. This is 5,000, it's quite a lot. It's quite a high upkeep cost, but yeah, we have a lot of dirty money, so let's do it. Hopefully this will work well. So I want to avoid that these things become full again, and to do that we also should do the research I mentioned. So if we click on Miguel, we can see here there's a special order. We can make a deal. This is what he's talking about here. Let's make a deal. To unlock these ones, we need to actually do this one first. So let's do this one first. We need to sell 100 units of opium for $90, so that's pretty good. That's above the market price. But of course, there's a catch, is we have time, right? So if we click over here, the opium deal, we can pin it and we can see how much time we have. This is 14 days remaining. And I was quite lucky because I just sold 100 right away. So this got finished right away. Hello, hola Miguel. I just met with your contact. They seem satisfied. See, the deal was a success. However, we have another issue. What? What you talking about? Delicate matter of payment. Payment? You've racked up quite the debt, my friend. What is he talking about? Between your time at the residence, the money for the taxi company, and of course the deal with my buyers, is basically all of the money that he gave us at the beginning to start is saying we need to pay it back. Very funny, senor. Your fingerprint may be on the money, but this empire was built with my money. This is not nice. I suggest you don't try to turn me into the authorities. Yeah, of course I'm not gonna do that. And they're gonna put me in jail too. There is a simple solution. Pay me and we're square. What do you say? You'll have your money, so we're gonna have to pay back, or you'll get what's coming to you. You have to kill Miguel. So before I killed one of my lieutenants, but by using Miguel, because Miguel has the assassination power. I don't think I have another lieutenant that has that power. So I think this one is, I'm not sure I can even do it. So let's do that one. You'll have your money. No blood needs to be spoiled. Don't disappoint me. I definitely should kill him though. Here now we need 40,000 to pay him in 1 month. So this is the time you can see here, this bar, right? This white bar will go down. We still have almost 30 days and we are already above what we need because we've been doing good, right? We've been developing smartly more than what they're saying. So that's why we're in advance now. And with that, we'll be fine. So I'm not worried right now. That means we can prepare a bit the next steps too. The one thing though also to see is we've increased our respect past this. So now we have low gang activity, which is really great because I still don't have super strong lieutenants. Most of them are pretty weak, right? So far, this all seem pretty happy. Nobody is ready to be upgraded though. In the meantime, let's talk to those guerrillas over here. What do you want? Cesar Garcetti, was it? No, aka Stratgamer. That's what I prefer to go by. You can call me Capo or Stratgamer once again. Huh? We have no room for opportunists in this movement. This is a revolution. I don't like revolutions. You must always be a communist in mind, an activist at heart. Yeah, that's definitely not me. I don't know about Sul, Commandante, but cut us open and we all bled red. That I can understand. I'll believe it when I see it. I can cut you if you want. Or now you can prove your commitment by bringing some coffee and coca. Interesting. So you want 30 coffee and 30 cocaine. I think the coffee we can already do. It's here, but the cocaine we can't. So anyway, again, a mission for later down the line. The next one we can look at, I think, is the commander over here, the military. We do have access to a new lieutenant over here, but he's only power 1. Doesn't have any abilities, so I don't think we need it right away. Maybe when we unlock the next one, then we'll take it to continue unlocking new ones. For now, I think we're fine. Now you may be wondering why I'm not expanding even further, even quicker. This game you do have to be a bit careful. You can't be too fast because if I'm producing too much, I can't sell it, for example. Then I have all of those farms that are full and they attract the police. Even if I can sell it, if I can't launder the money, then once again, I have too much money and with that attracts the police again. If we look, for example, at this seaport over here, I'm selling 34 vegetables, there's 3 opium in each, so that's 102 opium. I can sell 104 as a maximum, so I'm almost there already. Here I'm definitely at the maximum unless I unlock another slot, which it won't be right away. On top of that, also remember that the more you sell of a specific resource, the market could go down, so we need to be careful about that. Actually, before we move on, I do need to show you one mistake in what I've said previously. I said we should upgrade our residence, give more space and do all those things. Actually, we shouldn't. Because this is a residence level 1. Here in this scenario, we actually already start with a residence level 3. So I already have, a large storage, I already have many transport and all those things. So this wouldn't help. It will only help for all the other residents I create. For example, here, this is a residence level 1. Or if I want to build another one somewhere, then that will help, right? But that means it's not really a priority research as much as I thought. And because soon we're gonna need to give 40,000 to Miguel out of our 57, I don't think I'm gonna spend too much money right away. So let's just let the game run for a bit. We have some money coming in. Always good from time to time to check your lieutenants list. Make sure there's nobody that's going to leave you. And now we have a small problem. Here in my seaport, because I've been selling so much of the vegetables, I'm getting this event. You know, this is an event that will last 86 days. Wow, that's a lot of time. Here, where if I sell vegetables, I'm going to increase terror. Of course, if I don't sell vegetables, then I'm not gonna make money unless I start putting, you know, my opium into something else, for example, into the coffee. So I think that's what we're gonna have to do if we really want to make this work. To do that, the first thing is in our workshop, we need to change from vegetable to coffee. Now we can see that for 1 coffee, we need 5 opium. So it's also a different ratio now that we're gonna have to deal with. To make it simple, I think what we're gonna do is now we're just going to pause one of these. We're going to focus just on one. We're going to here move to coffee. And once again, here we're also making less. We're making only 7 instead of the 15. It's gonna be another challenge. Why, you know, I don't think I can do 2 of these. And here we need to make sure we actually stop selling the vegetables, right? Otherwise that's gonna give me some more terror. And instead, I want to sell the coffee. And similarly over here, remember we were before only getting this in terms of cargo. Now I want to only get this one. Okay, so hopefully this should work. I think the only thing that may happen is we're gonna make too much opium, I think. So let's just pause one of these. This is gonna last for almost 3 months. That is a lot of time. So I may just, you know, move the game ahead, guys. So here, a small thing though to note is I told them this is the only thing basically we can get. You know, now they won't be getting more of this vegetable, but I still had 4 in storage. So now they're going to sell those 4. I should have sent a lieutenant to take it away, but I didn't in time. So anyway, that has increased my terror just a bit. I think what we're gonna do now is actually just use, I think what we're gonna do now is actually ask for a favor, because also we are getting ready, because the police is also getting ready to attack us again. And I have a few problems, like I have too much money over here and all of this. Yeah, let's ask for a favor. Let's make sure we decrease terror. Like last time, this is going to decrease our loyalty, but I think this is worth it. You see we're decreasing, but as long as I'm staying above this is fine. I'm keeping my, you know, support. And I could also do a new salsa festival if I wanted. And again, I think this is one thing that's good with this game is I have to react to the market to see which, you know, goods are selling high or low at this moment, but I also have to react to events, completely random events like this one. What is happening over here? Yeah, there's too much. See, this is full, so this is creating terror. This is not good. I don't like it. One thing I can do also to be a bit sneaky is take some of my money that I have here, just store it over there. Then I could also start making another building, for example, the casino over here, right? It can launder quite a lot of money, 12,000 for 7 days. It can also give me loyalty with some actions, and it costs quite a bit. So if my situation doesn't improve by itself, maybe we'll do that. And with that, we're gonna be able to sell now our first shipment of coffee. Coffee is inside here. We're not making enough yet, we could definitely make more. This is 17, that means 85 of opium. Remember, we can sell a bit more than 100, so we could make even more. But with that, the key thing is we are not selling vegetable. And here we do need to be very careful because actually my loyalty is at acceptance, it's below respect, and therefore I can lose control of the cities if I don't have my lieutenant over here. So we need to make sure we move a lieutenant. Can even move several if we want, to make sure we establish full control and we don't lose it. The other thing is that guy, I mean, we don't like him at this moment, but we can still make a deal. We could sell 200 for $100. This is a lot more. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to do that, so let's do this one again. This one I know we'll definitely be able to do it. We just started, we already sold 69 thanks to this one. So yeah, I think we'll be good. Maybe next time even we try 200. And actually by doing this quest, by succeeding, his allegiance actually even increased. So this is good for us. And with that, our money is really increasing, it keeps increasing, while at the same time, this keeps being a problem because we have too much opium. Because we also have a lot of reserves of opium. So I think for now, let's just pause both of these to go a bit through our reserve. But I do think we may want to create another building. And honestly, I could even go for the bank. But I don't like that we can only use our legal money. I want to use my legal money to research right now. So let's do the casino where we can use our dirty money to build it, and it will still launder quite a lot. Let's do this. Let's use some of our people to deliver money. And we've almost emptied our residence now, so that's pretty good. Of course, we do have all money a bit everywhere, right? For example, here in the salsa club, there's almost 10,000, almost 15,000 in the taxi company. So the money is a bit everywhere, but at least it's not here where it was full. Because we have so much money and also our loyalty is quite low, let's make sure we do the salsa festival over here, get it a bit higher, in particular to make sure we don't lose cities. We could also do this one, a charity event, pretty good one, but it does cost quite a lot. Now, one problem we have though is we don't have enough connections to send money to this one on an ongoing basis. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to stop giving to the taxi company, which is a small one, right? Only 2,000, and instead give to the casino. So for now, the taxi company is going to take the upkeep from the storage, and when this is empty, I can delete it, make something else instead. Okay, and here it is. We gave our 40,000 of legal money to Miguel. We paid our debt. Oh, Cesar, I knew you wouldn't let me down. I didn't really have a choice. Enjoy your riches, Miguel. But know this, from now on, I'm in charge. Yeah, I'm the boss. But Cesar, are we not partners? We never were. You said it yourself. This is my hands that build this empire. So from now on, you work for me. Unbelievable. Well, you don't have a choice, man. Exactly. But don't despair. If you're loyal, I'll even let you keep your castle. Okay, that's it. That's done. We're the boss now for real. And now we need to do something big. There's a buyer from overseas. Ooh, but he only deals by the boatload and doubts our capacity. But with your help, Miguel, I believe we can make it work. And so now we have a new mission. We need to acquire a second seaport. We have one over here and we need to get the second one, which means we definitely need to grow. There's a seaport over here, for example, in Soledoso. It's not even under the control of a mayor, it's under the control of a gang. 16 of power, so they are quite strong. We're not ready to attack them right away, and they're also not, next door. So basically what it means now we need to grow. We need to grow into that directions, and for that we need to do research. We need to research to have new buildings. So that's gonna be the next part of the game. Also, now that we've started to make coffee, we can start making one shipment of coffee, one shipment of vegetable instead of too much vegetable. That should hopefully help in the future. As always, don't hesitate to share if you have any comments, questions, thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, smash the like button. I hope to see you next time.